In the world of daytime talk shows, personalities collide, opinions clash, and unexpected moments unfold, leaving the audience awestruck. Yet, such incidents have become common, but something more unbelievable happens nowadays on The View set. On Thursday, when the moderator Whoopi Goldberg started to sign off and thank the audience for watching the show The View, there was still more time to come, which made everyone shocked. Ooh, isn't it an awful act? Welcome to my channel. This video is going to be special as we are going to explore Whoopi Goldberg's spicy comments which often put her in hot water. Stay tuned to the end of the video because we are going to unveil more secrets about Whoopi Goldberg. Let's begin with the video. It seems Whoopi Goldberg is steering up a storm over at The View again. In a clip from Thursday's episode, the EGOT winner had a little hiccup towards the end of the show as she thanked the audience for watching and tried to segue into the show's closing. "I want to say you all have been a great audience," said Goldberg. "We love that you are watching. Have a great day." The actress then looked over at her producers in confusion and asked, "No? No?" As the other panelists began to laugh. "Look what it says." Co-host Joy Behar said, pointing to the teleprompter, "We have got more shows. We are not done." Goldberg consulted her notes with a frown as Sarah Haynes laughed into her hands. Yes, it literally happened on the set. Before jumping into more details, let us tell you who Whoopi Goldberg is. Whoopi Goldberg, original name Karen Elaine Johnson, an American comedian, actress, and producer, also a co-host of the talk TV show The View, is the first Black woman to win all the 4 major North American Entertainment Awards, also known as EGOT, standing for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. She is a celebrity and well known around the world. But hold on to your hats because it looks like Whoopi Goldberg is stirring up the storm over the set of The View again, shared on The View's Twitter account after she discussed Donald Trump's loss in the 2020 presidential election on air, mentioning, quote, "people who still believe that he got, gypped up somehow in the election," end quote. The word used is considered derogatory to the people of Romani heritage. When you are a certain age, you use words that you know from when you are a kid or you remember saying. And that's what I did today. And I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. And I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really sorry for it, Goldberg said in an apology video. Going back to December last year, Whoopi also issued an apology for her deeply offensive comments about the Holocaust.
Let's be truthful about it because the Holocaust isn't about race. It's about man's inhumanity to man.
I was asked about my comments from earlier this year. I tried to convey to the reporter what I said and why, and attempted to recount that time. It was never my intention to appear as if I was doubling down on hurtful comments, she said, adding that she has talked to people, including rabbis, about her original comments. The way she is apologizing left and right, it seems that apologizing is her favorite hobby. Yep. Goldberg first made the public statements on an episode of The View about 10 months ago, saying at the time that the Holocaust isn't about race, but rather inhumanity to man. She later apologized and was suspended from the show for 2 weeks for her comments. However, Whoopi is at it again, but this time her apologies might not do the trick. In fact, fans are saying that her co-hosts should get her kicked out of the show. Anyways, in her latest statement, she criticized Jason Aldean's latest music video. She shared her thoughts on the video and didn't hold back. She questioned the use of imagery from the Black Lives Matter movement in the video, arguing that the protesters were merely looking out for their community and taking care of each other in the face of what they perceived as an injustice. Evidently, Whoopi couldn't help pointing out that bringing up Black Lives Matter might raise questions and concerns about the video's message. She then went on to call out Jason and the writers for their artistic choices. On the other hand, Jason was quick to respond to Whoopi's allegations. In a powerful display of solidarity and resilience, Aldean addressed the controversy head-on during one of his concerts. He spoke passionately in the defense of their song and video. He asserted that the song is about supporting each other and standing up against violence and destructions, regardless of race or ethnicity. He also expressed his disappointment with the double standards prevalent in the music industry, where songs promoting violence, drug use, and degradation of women are celebrated and rewarded, while the song celebrating unity and community is attacked and misrepresented. He tweeted, quote, "I've been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song and was subject to comparison that I was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protests. These references are not only meritless, but dangerous. There is not a single lyric in the video that represents race or points to it, and there isn't a single video clip that isn't real news footage. And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this one goes too far." End quote. Meanwhile, Whoopi's candid remarks about Jason Aldean's controversial music video have also sparked a wildfire reaction from the fans. A fan commented, "It's time somebody stood up to the self-appointed virtue signaler. Their views are not virtuous. They are ignorant. Don't try to make up, Whoopi. It won't work this time." Another fan added, "I think these women, The View, and the network should be banned. There is a fine line between freedom of speech and slander defamation." You see how Whoopi is bringing negative feelings from the fans of the show? And let me tell you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. In the recent past, Whoopi has done so much damage to the reputation of The View. Last week, Miss Whoopi had a major blow-up that left everyone's jaws on the floor. Picture this. The topic of discussion was all about a couple struggling to get frisky on vacation. But, oh my stars, things took a wild turn. Our girl, Alyssa Farah Griffin, who is a sprightly 34-year-old, shared some saucy states about couples getting frisky in public places. But hold on to your wings, because Whoopi decided to take it to a whole new level. She started sharing more details than anybody could handle, going on about poolside escapades and water resistance. Yep, you heard that right. The show's producer, Brian Tata, tried to hit the brakes and Whoopi was having none of it. She said, "Hold up, you tell me to get into it, and now you want to shut me down?" The drama was off the charts. But that's not all. Our girl Whoopi has been on a roll during these past weeks. Remember when she set her sights on none other than Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor? That's right, she didn't hold back one bit. In fact, she didn't just throw shade. She relied on her co-host to join in on the shade throwing. Whoopi, at her ripe age of 67, unleashed a verbal barrage on the show that could rival a summer thunderstorm. The topics in hand are DeSantis' defense of Florida's new school curriculum, which some argue suggests that slaves actually benefited from their own forced labor. Can you believe it? In a jaw-dropping moment, our Oscar-winning diva lashed out, calling DeSantis a disgrace on live television. The air crackled with tension as her co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin chimed in, revealing her disappointment with the governor she knew from her White House days. As the discussion unfolded, the studio audience was left in awe after Whoopi addressed DeSantis directly. It was as if the whole world held its breath for her next words, delivering a speech that could move mountains, and it didn't stop there. Ana Navarro, no stranger to fiery commentary, jumped in to add her own spice to the mix. Living in Florida herself, she had a front row seat to the culture war. DeSantis seemed to be panicked. She exclaimed, "How dare you? Shame on you, people in Florida." Her words resonated like a battle cry. The studio people erupted in applause as Navarro passionately defended the significance of teaching the brutal reality of history. But the drama didn't end with the guests. Even Alyssa Farah Griffin, usually poised and eloquent, couldn't help but express her frustration with DeSantis' stance. "I miss the Ron DeSantis I knew in the House," she lamented. Her words met with an almost eerie silence that hung in the air like a suspended note in a symphony. As the cameras cut to a commercial break, Griffin laughed nervously, almost as if the tension of the moment has taken her by surprise. And when the show returned from the break, Whoopi lit up. She relied on her co-host and viewers alike, passionately denouncing attempts to sanitize history. "Don't tell us that Rosewood didn't happen, that it was our fault. No black people were involved," she declared with unwavering conviction. She ended it with, "You, sir, are, I can't even say the word. You're a disgrace." Her comments eventually brought online anger from the fans of the show. One fan asked, "Should ABC fire Whoopi?" To which she got a lot of replies saying yes. In any case, whispers in the air say that the directors of The View are practically in a tizzy. Will they give Whoopi the exit ticket, or will they keep her on board? What do you think? Keeping Whoopi's behavior in mind, what is your prediction about her future? Do not forget to share your views with us in the comment section below. If you liked the video, kindly smash the subscribe button and hit the like button. Press the bell icon and never miss any updates about our upcoming videos. Anyway, that's it for the video. We will meet you again. Until then, keep sharing the video.